Kinda smells like poppin' bees.
What's poppin' bees?
What's poppin' bees? Welcome back to BeerSos. Yo, bro, do you smell that?
No, dude, I'm congested, bro.
Bro, it kinda... What the dude, it kinda smells like fucking poppin' bees.
Hold on.
Yeah,
This is what I do if I want to smell something.
Okay. Oh. Holy smoly.
Oh, I smell it. What's
Yeah.
poppin' bees?
What's poppin' bees? Welcome back to BeerSos. My name is Nicholas Ponsavat.
My name is DREKZHU, Derek Zoo. I'm back on Zooism. I got my blue Gatorade. My life is great.
His life is great, and you know why life is also great?
Why?
Because today we are celebrating not 99,
Oh.
but one. I don't know why I did that. Today we're celebrating
You're
100
supposed to
episodes.
start small when you say
I was
that
gonna
stuff.
start from one, but then I was gonna be like, no, we're not celebrating one, but two, but three, but four, and go all the way to 100. But that low-key would have been like a
That would have
5-minute
been
bit.
so fucking funny, dude.
But that would have been like, I know so many people would have clicked off. They're like, holy shit, this is the most
dude.
boring shit ever. What are you doing?
That would have been so fucking funny. No, y'all, the vision is seen. The vision is seen.
There's an alternate reality where I do that, and it's hilarious. Unfortunately, we don't live
Yeah.
in that. But today we are celebrating 100 episodes of
BeerSos.
Yeah. Wow. 100 fucking episodes. How do you feel, man?
I feel the same. It's like when people are like, "Dude, you're 20 now. How do you
How do you feel? It's like I mean, for this, like, you feel like
I feel like I'm a little bit older now, I guess.
because for me, this is a big moment for me.
Yeah.
100 is a really big moment for me.
What do
know?
you feel?
I feel
Maybe I don't feel as much as you.
just in general.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like for me it's a big moment. You know, 100 is insane for me.
We sat down and this 100 times.
We've sat down in this couch 100 times. We've sat down to record 100 fucking times. We have produced.
Well, no, not we.
What do you mean we?
I wasn't even in some of them.
Okay, well that because
And then also not even this couch.
yeah, that was actually hella early.
You
back in
did
the day.
100 episodes.
I've done. You've done like 90.
I've done like 90.
So that's why you don't feel it yet.
Oh,
That's why I don't feel it, because you've
it's
done like
like
90.
my frontal lobe, like episode wise, isn't actually fully developed.
Yeah, it's not there yet. You need 10
so
more.
like on the 110 episode, and be like, dude, I feel fucking
Dude,
great
today I
bro.
feel something feels different today, guys. Yeah, this was a big moment. This was a big moment for me. You know, like I'm also including you in this. You know, we sat down. We've thought of 100 episode topics. We've talked about them. We've edited it. Then we've put it out there. Edited it. Then we've put it out there.
for the world.
That's big for me. You know, that's a big moment for me. 100 feels
This is
crazy.
If you, ooh, I so badly wish we did like a, hey, it's BeerSos episode 1. On like watch this back episode 100.
Yeah.
Oh, we should
would-
do that.
Dude, the thing is I didn't think I would be here right now.
No, me neither.
You know, I didn't think I would be here.
Mhm.
I came, I wanted to do BeerSos since I was 15.
Mm.
You know, I've been wanting to do BeerSos for 7 whole years. When I was 15, I was like, yeah, I need to do this. And now 100 episodes later, I didn't think I would be. A part of me wanted to believe that, like, I'd be like, oh my God, this is going to be my job,
but it's like
whatever. But
it's just like outlandish to think that when you start.
yeah, it like, I didn't think, did you think we would be here right now?
At some point, yeah.
Yeah.
Like yesterday I did.
Okay.
You know, I'm taking that literally.
But like 3 years ago, 3 years
3
ago.
years ago, as in like when you first started it.
Or as in like when you
Or
were.
even when I started becoming like a recurring co-host.
Yeah.
No, I did not think so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go
No
all the way
fucking
back.
way.
Let's go all the way fucking back.
But here's
bro.
a little motivational speech now that I'm back on Zooism.
Okay, give it to us.
This fucking kid was 15 and he just thought about this, right? And there's a lot of limiting factors to, you know, following a dream, and that might be financial. That's sometimes uncontrollable, but the things you can control are how you. Some people are scared that they'll be perceived as cringe, right?
Yeah.
Some people are scared to put themselves. We're talking about content creation. That's the advice we can give.
Yeah.
Right. Some people are scared to post their first video, or you know, a lot of people are scared to be like ridiculed or embarrassed by like their peers. And I'm telling you, yeah, it is embarrassing until it's not, motherfuckers. What up?
Yeah. That is true. Zooism is so bad. Guys, the return of the king, the throne has reappeared, and my mighty warrior king tribe has sat down to reclaim his position with the blue Gatorade, those luscious eyes, and those fantastic eyebrows.
How did Blueface do that?
Blueface, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, when I was 15, I had no idea what a fucking podcast was. And then I just put one on, and I can't remember the first one I listened to. I think it was The Basement Yard.
Why that one? Like, you didn't know anything, or did you know them already?
The guy who hosted The Basement Yard, his name's Joe, and he had a YouTube channel back in the day.
Joe Sugg.
Not Joe Sugg, but different Joe. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce it because I will fucking butcher it. But he had a YouTube channel where he did like commentary, and he actually kind of like pioneered commentary content, in my opinion. This was like years ago. This was like
Did he cut? You know, Cutcom?
What's Cutcom? This is another SoCal Asian reference, bro.
No. Okay. No. This is like a old YouTube reference. Like, if you like had a commentary over gameplay and you just talked.
No. He would literally stand, like, he did like series like The Internet is So Dumb, or he did this thing called Mad Libs Madness, which was so
Mad Lib that shit.
Mad Lib that shit. He did this thing called Mad Libs Madness, which was so funny. And then I was watching him for a long time, and I was like, oh my god, he has a fucking podcast.
What is Mad Lib Madness? It sounds like something
him and his like brother Keith would like
Should we do Mad Lib?
Yeah, we should do Mad Libs, but they would fill in like Mad Libs, and they would have to drink water, and the other person would have to
Why
talk,
are we not
and
doing
they'd
this?
Laugh. Okay, well, let's do it. We can do it.
That sounds like awesome idea.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do it. We'll do it. Sorry, we're stealing your idea, Joe. And then I realized I had a podcast, and I was like, oh my god, the fucking Basement Yard. And then as soon as I listened to an episode, my fucking life changed, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I was like, yeah, I gotta fucking do this. And I can't listen to as many podcasts as I used to, but I would fucking consume podcasts like it was like my
you
job.
wake up.
I honestly, genuinely ballpark, I would listen to probably 4 hours of podcasts a day.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I wrote down some of my favorite ones from when I was
when
a
you
kid.
woke up, because you were going to school at this time.
Yeah,
So
I would wake up and like instead of listening to music, I would just put on a podcast, bro.
Before you realized you were Asian.
Yeah, no, it would be the first thing. First, I was like, oh my god, The Basement Yard, The Basement Yard.
Whoa.
And I put it in, and then I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? I'm fucking like kind of Oriental, bro. Like only half though.
But would you listen to it in school? Would you be one of those?
I would listen to it in school.
No lie, if you were one of the kids that had the earbuds in all the time in school, wait, was that you? No, that wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah, don't do that.
I was trolling.
Don't be doing that.
Yeah, no, but I would do it if on my way to school, or if it's like fucking like Focus. We had Focus in school. I'm not even gonna explain what the fuck Focus is, but I wrote down some of my favorite podcasts back in the day. It was The Basement Yard, My Brother and Me.
Dude, I remember you were trying to get me on podcasts because I remember we were like sharing our Spotify, and you were like, "What music do you listen to?" And I was like, "Bro, Lil Xan, dude, Juice WRLD, and Post Malone." And then I sent you all my music, and then you sent me podcasts. Listen to on Apple. Did you use Apple?
Yeah, I used to use Apple Podcasts.
Okay, you sent them to me on Apple, and it was Views.
Oh my god, Views was early. Views was funny,
and the brother one.
Yeah, My Brother and Me was really funny. I also like the last podcast on the left. Early Views was really funny. I have no idea what the fuck they're up to nowadays, though.
Dude, I don't think they've done Views in a long time.
Yeah, I don't even check in anymore. I just don't know what's
what
going
does David even do?
I think he goes on Snapchat, bro. I think he like sends streaks and then goes to bed.
Wow, that's a nice life.
Yeah, yeah, like infinite money just goes on Snapchat. And then also My Dad Wrote a Porno. The Edge of Sleep.
That's a podcast name?
Yeah, it was really funny. I don't know. Once again, I don't listen to any of these shows anymore. Or I listen to The Basement Yard still, but I don't really listen to these shows.
My Dad Wrote a Porno is like even though we say some crazy shit, at least I would want to say that we're still brand friendly somewhat. Like that one's just like...
No, that one's just like not brand friendly. That one has to be like really be big to make money. And then this one called The Edge of Sleep, it was like an audio drama. And then this podcast called The Adventure Zone. I don't even know how to play fucking Dungeons and Dragons, but I listened to The Adventure Zone.
Were those all like big podcasts, or were they like
those were pretty big podcasts, but these were just like my favorites. Like I can't even tell you. Can you name like every TV show you've ever watched, bro? You can name your favorites, but can you name every single TV show you've ever watched? Yeah,
but I can name every podcast I've ever listened to because it's only like 5.
Yeah, like I can't. Like I listened to like so many. I don't even fucking.
What's the worst? Call him out.
Nah.
Actually, no. I'll say mine.
Yeah.
What's the least favorite podcast I've ever listened to? I don't have that many options, actually.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name any, but like I think there's a lot of them. I think there's more bad podcasts than there are good podcasts.
Oh,
to
I
be
have
honest.
one.
What?
Good Bro, Bad Bro.
Oh, dude, they fucking were not cooking with
When
that
Nico
shit.
and I first started BeerSos, there was a podcast that was blowing up on TikTok called Good Bro, Bad Bro. And
Yeah.
it was like this like really like toxic masculinity guy saying that like you shouldn't share your feelings with your girlfriend because she'll hate you and because you're cringe for sharing your feelings.
And
we used to hate him so much. And last month when I was in Florida, I was scrolling my TikTok. He went to jail for essaying someone.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, are we fucking surprised? You know what he was talking about on the fucking internet?
Yeah, exactly.
Are we fucking surprised he did that shit?
loser.
Yeah, that guy is such a fucking idiot.
When I saw that, that was like a
That was like satisfying for you.
that was a mog.
Yeah.
Because I know that he's seen our clips and been like, oh, gay losers. Watch my clip from jail now, pussy.
Yeah.
I sent someone to get you, boy.
He sent a bad guy to come get you. And then when I was 15, like I was just consuming. And then when I was 16,
How are you finding them? Just
through
YouTube?
just honestly like the podcast up on Apple. I don't listen to Apple podcasts anymore, but because that was kind of the main
Who's
place
listening
to go
to this on Apple?
not basically
Green.
Fucking no one. Everyone listens on Spotify.
Yeah, right.
Like if you listen on Apple, like no disrespect, thank you so much for listening, but like you are not in the majority.
What is the reason to not be in the majority there? Like, do they just like the interface more?
I have no idea.
If you
Maybe they
like
don't
the-
have Spotify too.
If you like the Apple interface more, you're kind of bugging a
No,
little.
I think the Spotify interface is a bit better. Yeah, I listen to my podcast on Spotify
Yeah.
now. And when I was 16, I was like, yeah, I gotta make this fucking happen. I gotta make a podcast. But before I recorded, before I bought mics, because we wouldn't record for 3 years. Because at the time we recorded when I was 19. When I was 16, I decided on the fucking name. And that name would be BeerSos.
A lot of people ask this all the time.
And
And you know what? We're done answering this.
Yeah.
Or he's done answering
because
this.
guys, today what I'm gonna explain to you is the meaning of the name BeerSos. So
You've
get
definitely
fucking
explained
ready.
it before.
We've explained it on the show before, but it was in really old
Mhm.
episodes where they weren't even offered
Yeah.
through video. It was only audio.
Yo,
only.
who knows the meaning before watching?
If you know the meaning of this, you are like, holy shit, you're like a real BeerSos.
I think
fucking
we've
fan.
responded like on Q&As in the story because we did like a Q&A or two in the
Yeah.
story before. But if you know this, you are...
You're a fucking real one, bro. You are a fucking
I was going to
real
say
one.
comment it, but then there's going to be people that like watch it and then go back and comment. Because that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking-
Is that what you
I'm
would
a
do?
fraud.
But Derek's heard this story many, many times. He's going to
Yeah.
actually help me tell it. So, Derek, what do I have?
I have this thing
So
that
I-
I associate words with objects or something.
Yeah,
or
so
people.
I don't know why, but I have this weird thing.
My bad. I
where-
did that idiot voice, bro.
Now, you know what? I totally get it, bro. I totally
I
get
couldn't
it.
do normal voice.
No, because if you do, like...
I'm not. If I do, I'm not quoting.
No, yeah.
That's my
'Cause
physical
I'm going to be
sign
like,
of-
Derek, like, don't steal my story. Like, that's my story, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you had to do the voice.
Yeah.
So I don't know why this is. I don't have an explanation for it. But when the noun is named, or like anything, a word, whatever, a sound, a name,
Okay.
a color.
Sock.
Well, I mean, I already associate that with stinky shit, like green.
Hmm.
But whenever I hear a name or a word or whatever, I will associate it with a separate name or word. You know?
like
So my on-screen last name, Ponsavat, I associate that with the noise a sword makes when it's unsheathed.
like a samurai.
Like a exactly. Like a I don't know why. I just associate it.
What about me?
Zoo?
What about zoo?
You don't want to know, bro.
What? Poop? Monkey?
No, you know when fish make that and like a
And
little
the
bubble
bubbles come
pops?
out?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, let's
I
go.
like fish.
Let's go. But I just like, even for Juno, what does Juno's name remind me of, Derek?
Bubbles.
No, Juno's name
No, I just
reminds me
repeated it. I'm
of
stupid.
the sound popcorn makes when it pops.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know.
But
I'm a fraud.
I don't know why that is. I can't fucking explain to you the process behind it. It just is what it is.
Oh, what about DG? What about Gerard?
Gerard.
Yeah, what's Gerard?
It reminds me of, I think the character's name is Ren and Skimpy or something. It's like this pink mole rat. Gerard.
Dude, it makes sense. Wait, let me try. Give me a name.
Okay, but
Let's see if I can do this.
Skeet.
Poop. That's what it actually
yeah.
means, though. So it actually makes no sense. I'm not doing it correctly.
Elevandor.
A lavandor sounds like a gremlin.
Okay.
Like a elf.
Okay.
Or something like mythical.
Blinds.
That blind guy from a library show. Okay, see, like I don't have the superpower.
Okay, no, I wouldn't even call it a superpower. But I'm not going to name this guy's name, but his name reminded me of my favorite cold cut, which was beer sausage. And as a joke, me and my friend started calling this guy beer sausage. Yo, beer sausage. What you getting for lunch, bro? Because
dude, that guy's kind of like a legend.
I'm the fucking legend for coming up with it, bro.
Yeah.
And then, so I started like this meme, and then we shortened beer sausage to beer sauce because beer sausage is so many fucking syllables. We were just like, yo, beer sauce. What you getting for lunch, bro? Instead of beer sausage.
Whoa.
And then over the like 2 months, that meme died.
Yeah.
You know, it's a meme. It's going to die pretty quick. So the 2 months the meme died, and then we went back to calling him by his normal name. But I was like, wow, that name beer sauce is really
It's fun.
It's fun. It's unforgettable, but it's like unique. Like what the fuck is beer sauce? You know?
Everybody's asking that. That's why everyone's
yeah, exactly.
thinking.
So what I did was I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm taking that shit. I'm repurposing the meme. So I changed the spelling to BeerSos
Instead of SAUS.
Yeah, exactly. And then
weird.
and then I repurposed it. So there is no like for everyone thinking there's a really deep meaning. I'm sorry, guys. There is no deep meaning. I just think it sounds really fucking funny.
And for everyone that thinks there's a lot of people, I don't know if you've experienced this, but I definitely have, especially with like older people, like millennials even. Like millennials are like 4 years off of us, right? I don't know. A lot of them think that it's beer SOS.
Like beer save our souls.
Like I've heard multiple people think it's beer SOS or BeerSos.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, like there's no meaning to it. It just, I think it sounds really funny. And also, this was weird, but there is another beer sauce out there in the universe.
Oh my God.
And it just so happens to be a Laotian content group.
Yeah.
Which is fucking crazy.
Like when you used to search beer sauce before we got any traction, it would just be him.
It would
and
just,
then all his titles would be in Lao.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's so weird.
That's like really
so weird.
But I don't think I've ever asked you this question before, and I'm really curious, and I want your honest answer. What are your thoughts on the name? Did you ever want to have a name change?
No, I don't want to have a name change. I think that's bad.
Well, not now. Like it's too late now.
I think here's my answer.
Yeah.
There's not a single podcast name that I think is good.
Really?
I don't know. Like what are some podcasts? Like
I don't know, Bad Friends, This Past Weekend.
I think those are all fine.
Yeah.
And I think it's good for them, but there's nothing that stands out to me like a baby name. Like I really like the baby Gabagoo. And like the reason I like it is just like it just clicked something in my brain.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen with podcast names for me. So like beer sauce just exists.
It's just
Whereas like the girl name Gabagoo for my daughter, don't fucking steal this shit. Come on.
Bro, you want me to bleep that out? There's gonna be a motherfucker to steal it.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
gatekeeping his daughter's name, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna replace it with Jessica.
Okay.
I love the name Jessica.
Yeah.
So it just clicked in my brain that I loved it. That's really not happened for any podcast name that I've heard out there, and it's not happening with this, but that doesn't mean it's bad.
I take no disrespect to that at all.
No.
Yeah, like I don't take any disrespect to that. I just wanted your genuine take.
I think a lot of what I would change isn't like what the name is, but how people see it. A lot of people think it has to do with beer.
Yeah,
like
no fucking lie.
Like not a lot, but like there's a good amount of people that like think we drink beer on here all the time, or like it's a beer
we just
podcast.
don't. I mean, guys, it's just I just think it sounds really fucking funny, so I decided to call our podcast that.
Like this has nothing to do with beer at all.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with beer.
But also beer sausage, does that have anything to do with beer?
No, I don't think so. Maybe it's marinated in beer. I have no fucking idea.
I've never even.
But it's my favorite cold cut. It's a good cold cut though. You should try it. You should try it. It's a good cold cut. I think you'll like it on a sandwich or something. It is yummy.
I should.
Yeah. And then
I should. Everybody, you know what we should do?
What's up?
We should go on the Patreon and like go on a live stream and then like have
everyone tries beer sausage at the same time. Can we do a beer sausage taste test live
and then everyone
stream,
in the chat would be like 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10.
Oh no, if y'all don't rate that shit 10 out of 10, I'm gonna cry, bro.
I like sausage.
And it's good. It's a cold cut. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm in a cold
like
cut. Why? I was for like a week.
For the sandwich when you were on the sandwich, right?
But okay, you know what? I should eat beer sausage, like just
it's
for like
really
the principle of it.
No, it's really good.
Beer SOS.
Beer SOS.
But also, guys, if it was SOS, it would be capital SOS. Like,
yeah. I mean, I've seen some wild theories.
Wait, when you type beer sauce, how do you type it capitalization wise?
I go capital B, EER, capital SOS.
Yeah.
And I like my phone literally autocorrects to that on the spelling because it knows.
For me, it's interchangeable.
What do you mean? Like it's just
Like sometimes I don't put the capital.
Oh
S.
yeah, sometimes. Well, for me, it's just my phone auto does it. You know, like
it's
auto
a word
corrects.
now.
Yeah, it's a word in my phone.
You
So
guys someone should create an urban dictionary of the definition.
BeerSos.
Yeah,
No,
so
yeah.
when you Google it.
No, that's actually fire. That's actually
Yeah.
fire. And then obviously I decided on the name when I was 16. Haven't changed the name since. And for the next 3 years, obviously I would still be in school. And I think the idea of it would grow in my mind a lot more. And I think the need and the want, like the absolute need to get this done, the idea grew in my mind, and it was just like a parasite on my brain. I just had to get it out, you know? It was fucking insane.
You just had to.
I had to. Like, throughout high school, especially in grade 11 and grade 12, I would do the intro for BeerSos in class, and it was so cringe.
But the thing is, you would like take people's phones and do it. So I have videos of like, you wouldn't say BeerSos sometimes. You'd be like, hey guys, today, welcome back to socials class. I'm here with Derek, and I'm here with Jake.
Whoever, yeah.
And then I have videos on my phone of you still doing that, and then you'd pan the camera to everyone in the class, and people would be like, this fucking guy. There was a lot of like pessimistic, this fucking guy type of people. Like every time you would do these bits, I would think they're funny.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, like, it's 9 a.m. and they're like negative Nancy.
Nah, I mean, no lie. I was doing crazy shit. Like, I was locked in at 9 a.m. I don't know. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
I wasn't like that. I was just really energetic as a kid.
A lot
Sorry,
of people.
guys.
I mean, this is a whole different topic, but a lot of people, they're like, high school was so hard. It really wasn't for me or you, right? Like, was it really hard?
It's always hindsight. Hindsight, it wasn't that hard. Hindsight, I got a lot of my cringe out. Hindsight. I got a lot of my fucking... I still have cringe to get out. I'm not done yet.
Maybe
I'll never
you're
be
at
done.
heart a cringe guy.
No, I am. No, at heart, guys, I was doing a fucking podcast
That's why,
intro.
yeah, you have to like buy some Fortnite skins when you get home.
Oh, no, that's
something.
too cringe. That's too cringe.
But you gotta get it out. That's how you get it out.
I gotta buy the battle pass, guys. I gotta buy the battle pass. But what I'm curious about is, obviously you saw me doing this intro when I was like 17 years old. What did you think about that? And also, did you think I would actually do it?
What did I think about it? I always thought you were funny.
No, but like, were you like, because I obviously, I like, everyone in my fucking, like, I swear, like, a lot of people just knew that I wanted to do this because I would fucking nonstop talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, were you like, he's gonna do, did you ever think like, oh, he's actually gonna do it?
I honestly
And I won't take offense.
Remember you actually doing, like, wanting to do a podcast. I just remember you saying that when you graduated from high school, you wanted to reinvent the radio industry. That's what you would always say. And maybe that was a more realistic answer because there's radio programs and stuff.
Yeah, I went into a radio program and I realized radio is fucking...
Yeah, you're not reinventing that shit, man.
Well, it's not. You can't reinvent something that's dead.
Yeah.
You can't... it's dead.
Like, if you
it's
go
gone.
in your car and you're like, I'm going to listen to the radio... What
are
the
you
fuck
doing,
is
bro?
wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's
like,
what my mom does.
It's like I really wanted to start a radio show when I was in high school, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to BCIT. I'm gonna study radio arts and entertainment. Went into that program, realized, fuck, radio is really dying, bro. And I'm gonna live in my mom's basement until I'm 70 years old.
Yeah. Well, I always thought it was a radio thing for you. But also, like, when we were 16, 17, podcasts weren't as big as they are now.
Yeah.
You know, you wouldn't hop on TikTok and see a bunch of podcast clips.
Yeah.
Like
TikTok wasn't even a thing when we were 16.
So I honestly didn't even grasp the concept of a podcast necessarily.
Yeah.
So I just thought you wanted to do the radio thing. I knew you wanted to do something in terms of talking. I did not think you would do it.
No, and I don't think anyone thought I would do it.
Or maybe I thought you would do it for, like, you know, a couple episodes. It's like when you get into a hobby and then you're like, nah, never mind.
I think
I thought it would be like that.
I think everyone thought it would be like that, and I take no offense. I think even like my closest friends at the time thought it would be like that. I think my mom thought it would be like that, and I take no offense.
That's the rational thinking, because also you're 17, right?
Yeah.
Like, how much of a if someone that's really hardworking, like if my mom, who's really hardworking, was like, I want to do this, I would believe her. But you're like you're like a kid in this scenario.
I'm a kid.
I'm not perceiving you as this hardworking individual who's willing to grind everything out to make their dreams come true.
Yeah.
Like, I just saw you as like some clown.
Which is valid, which is really fucking valid. Yeah, and then... Yeah, 17, 18, I would just fucking do the intro constantly, and this idea continued to go in my mind. And then when I was 18 years old, on my 18th birthday, my mom, shout out, bought me microphones.
Ooh.
She bought me microphones.
It's
for
like,
my 18th
oh my God,
birthday.
this is like the classic story of somebody that is very creative in their art. Like Kurt Cobain got his like guitar for Christmas. It's like one of these things where like, oh my God, my mom got me this and now I'm this. You hear that story all the time.
Yeah.
It's like David Beckham got his first football cleats
from his
mom.
From his grandma. From his dying
This
grandma.
is the exact scenario.
Yeah. And she got me 3 fucking microphones. And then I was like, yeah, it's fucking go time. But I think this is very similar for all creative projects or just any sort of manifestation in general. It's very hard to get something going.
Oh, 100%.
Especially when you are doing it by yourself. I wanted to fucking start a podcast more than fucking anything, right? But I wasn't aware of things like pacing or things like how to actually record one or how to edit one or how to even upload one to Spotify.
Or how to even market one or how to get people to listen.
Exactly. And doing this all by myself because I started like when I first started BeerSos was tricky and it took me a long time to get it going. My birthday is June 26th. That's when I got the microphones. BeerSos released the very first 3 episodes. We released 3 episodes at once. Released on December 3rd.
Yeah.
Of 2021.
Also, 2021, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Also, in a sense of your back wasn't against the wall,
Yeah.
right?
No, it wasn't. I had
Like,
it all the time.
We have like you have a deadline now and you're always going to pull through, but
Yeah.
since there's no deadline, you didn't feel that like pressure, and that's why it took long too, because you had to learn so many things. You were also, it was COVID.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I had a lot of, I think I had like that space where I wasn't that stressed out about it. And I
Yeah.
was like, I can just take my time with it. And it was still dog shit, even though I took my fucking time with it. It was horrific. Those first 3 episodes of BeerSos are like really bad. No
They're
lie.
so funny to listen to though. Like
Yeah.
in like not in like a good way.
Mhm.
In like a dude, I'm like weird in this.
Yeah.
way.
Because the first 3 episodes, I was originally I thought I would just be doing BeerSos by myself.
Yeah.
Derek was only on one of the first 3
I was
episodes.
so you dropped 3 episodes
At
the
once.
same time
Yeah.
on like one day, and you were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I remember everyone was posting." The first ever time I ever posted an Instagram story ever was you just dropped BeerSos,
Yeah.
and I reposted like the announcement on my
what a
Instagram
fucking
story.
go. Yeah, I remember a lot of people.
A lot of people did that.
Thank you, guys. I don't know if any of you guys are still listening, but thank you for supporting me really early on like that. That really meant a lot.
You did have
I
a
mean,
lot of support.
Yeah,
Even
like,
in the sense of like everybody that we knew was like just congratulating you.
yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
the first time we filmed, I went to your house
Mhm.
and
we
you
recorded
filmed it on the
table.
foosball table.
Yeah, we recorded
and you
on a
gave me a
foosball table.
fidget thing.
Yeah, dude,
It was like you were like, okay, I have these 4 choices for you. For 4 fidget toys. A pen cap, an eraser, like
I forgot
some
I
of
did
my like I etched my taint and I got the dead skin in this
I
jar.
forgot I
Like,
fucking did that. Yeah. What was that first recording for you like? Do you even remember?
I was excited.
I was really fucking
I was
excited.
really excited because I
Yeah.
like talking. I've always liked talking.
Yeah.
I don't.
I can't listen to it. I tried my best for this episode. I tried my best to listen to it. It's so cringe. I can't do it. It's so
It's
fucking
cringe because it's bad, or is it cringe because that's not you?
both.
I think the cringe part for me.
It's really interesting because it's so long ago, right? I can't do it.
It's hard for me because I don't resonate with that person. I don't even resonate with the person I was 7 months ago in these episodes.
Oh yeah, no, I don't resonate with the person I was last fucking week,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
Like, it's hard for me to listen to those because that's a completely different person to me. And I disagree with this person a lot, and I don't find them very respectable sometimes.
yeah.
And to know that it's me kind of hurts like my heart a little bit. That's fucking deep. But
Yeah.
also, I was boring
Well,
which is expected. So
I don't
expected.
think you were boringer. I think you just
Boringer.
didn't know how to, or we didn't know how to entertain. And also, a lot of that is on the fault of me because originally, when I was just the host, it's my job
Yeah.
to make sure it's good,
Mhm.
right? But I was really relying on like you or the other guests I had as a crutch because I was still learning how to be a host.
Okay, real shit, real answer.
Yeah.
The first 3 episodes, rank them right now.
Oh, yours 100%.
Get fucked.
Yeah, no, yours is so
Good.
much fuck.
Okay.
No, like it's still like a 4 out of 10, but the rest, like the other 2 are 1 out of 10s. Like they're awful podcast episodes.
Ours was first job.
Yeah, ours was welcome to adulthood / getting a job
Getting
or
a job
something.
or
And then the
something.
other one was a reflection about high school. And then another one was I talked about some of my greatest fears and my very complex relationship with money and spending money.
And those are still up if you want to take a little.
Oh, they're on Spotify, y'all.
They're on Spotify if you want to go take a little
But
journey
if y'all
back.
are like, oh, they're bad, like I know, bro. Like
we know they're bad.
they're fucking dog
I'm not
shit.
gonna go look at a baby picture of you and be like, I wouldn't like never be around you. It's like you're a child. of course.
Okay, you know what? Warm up analogy game, bro. Warm up analogy.
I was gonna make it like sexual.
Yeah. No, I get that.
But it would have been weird.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna redo it. It's
Redo
like
it.
I'm not gonna go up to my girlfriend, look at a picture of her when she was 7, and be like, I would not have sex with you here.
Oh no, it's like you
duh.
was, like remember when Drake was like you was even in high school, you was even bad
Like,
then?
what is-
it's
that's
like what
weird.
do you mean
That's
by
weird.
that, my boy?
You know?
What do you mean
like
by that?
episode 1 we was bad then. Like
Yeah.
we were bad.
Yeah, we were
In
bad.
a bad way.
We were bad.
So we're really defending our past selves.
yeah, I'm really trying to like
Well,
he was scared.
It's embarrassing a
yeah,
little bit.
Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna take it down though, just
No,
because it's so fucking
It's funny.
Yeah, but it's also the journey. It was the journey, you know. Like, don't start your stuff in the beginning. I don't think you should start unless it's an audio drama. You should not start most podcasts from day one.
No.
And then because at the time I didn't have cameras. We didn't have cameras up until recently.
We didn't have cameras until a year ago.
Yeah, which we'll get into. But I only recorded BeerSos audio, and because I was doing it by myself, I was still in charge of the marketing by myself, making Instagram videos by myself, which were really, really bad. It was like gameplay.
Yeah,
footage.
what was the Instagram videos like?
It was
Tell me
literally
that.
I would it was gameplay
Yeah.
with subtitles. Over
It would be like
was
this,
really shit.
this snowboarding video.
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It
Which
was,
the game looked fun. I want to play that
Yeah,
game.
it was
you would
called
just
Steep.
Steep.
Yeah.
All right, Steep.
It wasn't
gameplay
even
on
my
Patreon.
footage. It was Creative Commons though, so I can use it. But it
Yeah.
wasn't even my.
It was
footage.
that. It was Valorant. It was
That was my footage though, unfortunately.
I was wondering, like that fucking kid was trash.
Yeah, I know.
It was that Valorant. What?
Maybe I don't know.
GTA. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the GTA car stuff. right?
Like I still see
That was
those.
meta at the time. That was meta at the time.
GTA car like obstacle course. And
Yeah.
you subtitle it.
And I would subtitle it, and then I switched to like these animated space characters. If you scroll far back enough on the Instagram, you'll find it. It was like these animated characters dressed as spacemen because that was the original.
Emma
theme.
Chamberlain's podcast does that right now.
They fucking stole my fucking idea, bro.
Yeah. We should
Emma,
sue
yo,
her.
give me credit, Emma.
And your coffee sucked, Emma.
Whoa,
That's what I heard.
really? Damn. Okay. Well,
But
I
everyone
haven't
on the
tried it.
internet's a hater. Like would I really see a good review? Everyone's fucking
Yeah.
miserable.
Also, you know what? Let's just I'm gonna try the coffee and make my own opinion. But BeerSos was only released bi-weekly every second Friday, and it was audio only. It was very hard to grow as a podcast when you are doing it like that.
Well, because nobody's just. I'm really curious on like even the first people that listen, like Damien, for example,
Yeah,
right?
dude, shout the fuck out to my boy.
I follow my Instagram. I see his stories.
Damien is my goat, bro.
But like, how did he even find us? Right?
he found, yeah, I asked him to. This was back when we had like
What was his
100
answer?
followers. He was like, I think I just saw you guys on Instagram.
So wow,
So it fucking worked.
he saw a gameplay video and was like, "Huh, I'll give him a shot." Because you're not growing on Spotify. That's not a platform to grow.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's really not. And then I would continue to release just bi-weekly audio episodes, right? And something I grew to realize was for these summaries, I would go, "Hey guys, Nico here. Today I'm joined with blank," right?
You still do the same shit
Yeah, I still do the same
to
shit.
this day.
But what I started realizing was almost every single episode was, "Hey guys, Nico here. Today I'm joined with Derek."
no, but Google, like, you would write it, "Hey guys, Nico here," and it would autocorrect it. And today I'm trying to.
Yeah. No, it literally did that. And then I realized, I was like, holy shit, Derek is on the show every fucking week. Whenever I have a really good idea, I'm like, yo, dude, can you please do this? I would literally like, sometimes I would record with somebody and I would
remember.
go really, really bad. And I'd be like, dude, this went horrific. Can you please re-record this with me? And it would go good.
I remember some instances like that because, you know, we were good friends at the time, but
Yeah.
BeerSos was still your thing. And I loved coming on. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was always fun to me.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember like one time I don't know necessarily the reason we recorded on Discord. There was like COVID or something.
Oh, yeah.
But you were like, dude, can you get on Discord like soon so you can do this test?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. Like,
But it's a personality test.
yeah, can you do this personality test?
I
real quick?
recorded with two
Record this with
guys
me?
and it went
'Cause-
so bad.
Yeah.
I'm not friends with these guys anymore. I recorded with them. It went so fucking bad. and I lied to them. I said, "Yo, the audio
was
bro.
bad.
No, you were bad, bro."
Yeah.
So I no disrespect, by the way. I
The
love
full
you.
disrespect.
A little bit.
Half disrespect.
Half disrespect.
Half and half.
Half disrespect. Half and half.
I remember doing that test and I was like, all right, I'm going to lock in and do this.
Yeah. And then it was until I have it written down here. 15 episodes in,
Mm-hmm.
I asked you, "Do you want to be a co-host?"
How did you ask me? Did you
I
like
don't-
take me out
the
to
thing
dinner?
is
Like, did
I-
you give me flowers?
I
Like,
don't
what's up?
remember because I was trying to think about like how this happened, like how you became a co-host. Like I don't remember
think
this
you asked me, dude.
conversation.
I think this is like one of those moments where you're like inexperienced in a relationship, so you just assume that your boyfriend and girlfriend without asking.
Yeah, that's right.
what
we
you
all
did.
we all do that at least one
That's
time.
what
y'all.
you just did to me.
Yeah, I did. Like
I'm pretty sure one day you were just like, dude, I'm just gonna start putting you in the bio because you're basically co-host now. And I was like, okay. Like I think it was like that.
yeah, like
you didn't
you
take
were
me out to
just
dinner
on
or anything,
so
bro.
many times. That's my bad. I should have gotten this guy flowers. That's my bad. And I just realized like, oh my god, he's in every episode. Let me just make bro the co-host. Like, do you remember that as like a vivid moment? Like, I don't really remember that, to be honest.
I know it was during COVID. I know it was during the Discord episodes because we used to record on
Well,
Discord.
I think the issue was I had to go take care of my grandma, and COVID wasn't as bad, but I couldn't risk me getting COVID or something. And my mom was like, "Yeah, like you're not leaving, bro."
she's still alive to this day. So who knows what would have happened if I
Yeah.
came? Because you guys, I was dapping people up with COVID.
Oh yeah, he would itch his eye right off the bus and eat a
Yeah.
burger, bro.
Yeah,
He's
exactly. Like I would go up to your grandma and be like, "Nice to meet you." And she would
you'd be
die.
Yo, nice to meet you, Obtavi. So I think you just that wasn't like a vivid moment. for
That
you.
wasn't
You
a big moment.
became
For me. I've been doing BeerSos for as long as I can remember, honestly.
yeah.
But like when I say doing BeerSos, I mean I would go on the show and that's it. I didn't have any core in the post production or the marketing or anything.
Yeah.
I would just come on every 2 weeks, talk.
But I mean that wasn't like I think towards the end of season 1.
Yeah.
And I'll talk about seasons. I feel like not a lot of podcasts do that. I'll talk about that later. But like towards the end of season 1, you became more ingrained into the show. And I
Yeah.
think one day you were like, this really caught me off guard. One day you were like, "Yo, Nico, can you teach me how to edit? I want to learn how to edit." I was like, "Really?
Did I
Where did that
ask
spawn
you?
from?" Yeah. You were like, "Where did that?" I was like, "Where did that spawn from?" And you tried editing on iMovie. You're like, "This is shit."
For like 3 hours because what it spawned from was I started going to UBC.
Yeah.
Right. And this was after we met Derek Gerard.
Fucking shit.
Here's
That
how
was
we
a
met
long
Derek
time.
Gerard, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
One day in October, I was in school, you were in school. We see a TikTok that's like, "Hey, come to this park at this time. I'm doing a podcast with random people, and it's gonna be in my white van. I'm gonna have goodies and stuff in there." I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Like
he
you guys
fucking
think I'm
said
joking,
that.
but
No,
it's
he
not.
Fucking, yeah.
And you guys should totally pull up. Like he posted this on his TikTok, and I sent it to Nico, and I was like, "Dude, we should totally do this," because we were doing BeerSos, but it wasn't like a big thing. It was always a side hustle to me. I can't believe I just said side hustle.
That's unfortunate.
Side
Gig.
hobby.
It was a hobby. It was
It's
always
like
a
when
hobby.
people are like, "Oh, I like crocheting."
Yeah.
Like, like you don't think they're making money on
I think we
crocheting.
had really different mindsets. BeerSos for me was never a hobby. BeerSos was always, I really want to live this, you know? Because I think like, obviously when I started when I was so fucking young,
Yeah.
right? I dreamed of it when I was 15. I was always locked the fuck in.
I always thought, I started thinking that like last year
Yeah.
when we actually bought the cameras. But up until then, I was going to school because I figured I was just going to like work and
a 9 to 5.
do like the average thing that people do.
Well, you dropped out in November of 2022. That was literally in season 1.
Was that season
You
one?
dropped out in season 1.
Yeah. I know we always say like dropped out for content, stuff like that. I didn't drop out for content at all.
No,
like,
yeah,
I just
it's
dropped-
clickbait. It's clickbait.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
clickbait.
Like,
I dropped out for. I actually did
Yeah,
drop
he
out for
actually
content.
did.
I actually.
I
did.
dropped out and then did content, but those
Yeah.
two weren't necessarily interconnected. But we met Derek Gerard, which like sort of got me into like the space of like, whoa, he seems really down to earth, and he was just in the same position as us, and
Yeah.
he did this. And I know our friend Juno was really into like making films and cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
And did I really think there was a future in this? No. Was I embarrassed that I hated school and was going to drop out? Yes. And I needed
Yeah.
a purpose. So I was like, okay, what if I just did this? Because I've always wanted to be famous. Being
Yeah.
famous has always been my goal since I was a fucking kid.
I mean, you said something to me a really long time ago, and I don't think you even remember saying this.
I don't remember how.
But
like, most of the
I
things
think it
said.
really shows your words, how powerful I think
Whoa.
they are. And you said something. You were like, You said this to, you told me, you were like, I said this for the person you were dating at the time. You're like, I already said this to my ex. I already said this to my mom. I said, I'm doing it. It's too late. I said, I'm becoming a content creator. You told them I'm becoming famous. It's too late. I already said it. I already told my mom. We're locked.
When did I say this?
Long time
Whoa,
ago.
because I used to be so confident. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you were like, I already told my mom that I'm going to become a podcaster and I'm going to become a successful podcaster. It's too late.
I told my mom she would turn on, like literally a week ago, that she would turn on the TV and I'd be on there in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I pulled through the first time.
You're going to pull through the second time.
Because, like, my family was over. Oh, why aren't you in school? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, you're going to catch me on SNL in 5 years. Get fucked, losers. That's what I said.
Yeah.
In Chinese, though. I said in Mandarin.
Okay, no,
right?
Yeah.
I don't remember that because that's really, really cocky for somebody that has like 1K on Instagram.
We didn't even have 1K at the time. We had like 200 followers at the time.
Wow, I respect
1K on your
myself like
personal
so
account.
much more.
Yeah, like we were fucking delusional. And then
well, sorry, the reason I wanted to get into it, I just need purpose. So, and I wanted to like take a bigger role in something that was already started.
Yeah.
So I figured, why not?
No, yeah, and I think we fell into place really, really fucking well. I think we've gotten into the flow, and I think halfway through season 2, but towards the end of season 1, I don't know why I decided to do. Well, I know exactly why I decided to do this, but Derek came on as an official like co-host. You know, like 3/4 into season 1, 3/4 into the first year BeerSos was around, and the original cover art, you can find it if you really want. You can fucking find it.
It's like a picture of you.
It's a picture
of
me.
If you like got really tan and like did drugs.
Yeah.
On a planet.
And I was dressed as a spaceman.
Yeah.
I remember I always liked BeerSos being space themed. And then we obviously switched that because like it just wasn't working. But the original cover art was just an animated drawing of me.
Yeah.
But that wasn't BeerSos anymore. BeerSos wasn't just
like
me.
I gotta be there as like an alien or something.
Yeah, you are now in there, right? So what I did was to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of season 1, I decided to change the cover art and also change the intro music and name it a season. And do you know any other podcasts that have distinct seasons?
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know that many podcasts though.
Yeah, like
But no, I've never heard of that.
Personally, and then since we've changed the cover art one time and changed the intro music one time, I got into the habit of doing that. We've done it again.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it again for season 4. Season 5, if we'll do it again, that's up to debate. Just because
that's up to because all of it's like, this was a passion project for you purely based on what I want. But now, like, since we're getting traction, it has to be what they want.
It has to be a compromise, right? Like, you can't constantly rebrand. It fucking really hurts to do that to your brand if you rebrand every year. But it's just like this rebranding that went into place each season, one season equaling a year. And I personally really enjoyed that because what it did was it helped me, first off, reflecting back, it helped me divide BeerSos into narrative seasons. Season 1, we were getting into the flow. Season 2, we ramped up a little bit.
Flowed a little bit.
Yeah. And then season 3, we went all in, And narratively, it helps me see a really distinct, clear divide in each season. And I can really place where I was at mentally each season and where BeerSos was at.
It is nice because also, think about it from a long-term perspective. Let's say I'm 50 and I got fucking Alzheimer's, right?
Yeah.
Like, it'll be so much easier to be like, oh, season 3.
Yeah,
like,
right?
I was doing this because my memory's all fucked up from all the drinking.
So it really helps distinctly just having these creatively, I separate each season into different creative avenues.
Yeah.
And we got into the habit of that. Will we continue to do that? Up to debate. I don't know. But I really enjoyed how we started.
We are doing a little nice photo shoot.
We're doing a nice photo shoot. Not
soon.
Tomorrow, maybe. Right? No, the 6th.
Soon,
really fucking soon, right?
And if that really lands, it is like, again, really hurtful to just change all the time. Like, this might be it. But but also, if I get like hotter, then we have to do it again.
We got to do it again.
Like, or if we get better looking,
we got to do it again.
Because, like, no lie, I'm fucking ugly in the profile picture, and
that was not a good. I mean, the cover art right now, I like it, but I know it can be better.
I don't love it. I don't hate it. It exists to me.
Yeah,
just
I'm
like
on the same level as you.
Like, I literally made that. And what the fuck do I like Derek Zoo, but what the fuck does he know about cameras and like editing photos, you know?
Yeah, well, now I guess you know more about it.
But
huh?
even so, the photo, you could tell it's like really amateur, which is sort of like, I guess, the vibe we bring. I mean, especially with like the set and things. But
Yeah.
it would be nice if we had like a profile picture that I thought I looked good in, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I look like a kid in it. Tell me, maybe
It was
I'm
a
tripping.
year ago.
Dude, I really hit puberty recently, remember?
Nah, I know you've been saying, bro. You just got hair. You just got hair. And then that really ended season 1. I think that ended the core of the podcast, social media wise, or ended the core of season 1.
When was the skill sauce?
Season 2.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, well, I mean, when it comes to social media,
No.
I'm so sure it was season 2. No. Failed ideas.
I think
that
it was
season skill
it
sauce?
was between 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Because remember,
because we thought about, because I remember Juno became a larger part of BeerSos in season 1 and season 2, or towards the end of season 1 and season 2. He's not anymore. But he introduced video for us.
Yeah.
And we were just playing around with ideas. We couldn't actually record. We still didn't record a video podcast.
And if we had any video clips, it was literally us sitting down with a phone tripod.
Yeah.
Like, just, we had certain ideas that we thought would get views.
Yeah.
And we would just say them. It was not even a podcast. So we were really directing people to like nothing.
Yeah.
But we didn't have, it wasn't necessarily we didn't have the budget. It wasn't a full lock-in at the time.
Yeah, well, we didn't have the budget. Cameras are really fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even pay this guy back for the fucking lighting rings yet, guys, by the way. Like,
No, I bought those.
yeah, like, no, but like, it is expensive to run it, you know? Even time-wise, it's expensive
Or
to run
BC
it.
Hydro.
Oh, yeah, no, because the lights, bro.
And the lights, like, those drain.
It's a lot, yeah.
But also, like, it hurts my eyes.
No, it also hurts the physical body as well.
And then, like,
you
my
know?
contacts probably have to get up because I just stare into the actual, like
and
I'm
flashbanged.
Chinese.
You get flashbanged every week,
And
bro.
I'm Chinese. Like, I have permanent sun blockers built into my build.
It's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah. And then I think, season 1 social media, how much you have? I have a lot of shit written down about fucking season 1 social media, but to be honest, we were getting in the flow. We were just finding out what works. Also, I'm going to take the undersleeve off, so talk for a sec.
Okay, season 1 social media
My
went
shirt's
like
off,
this.
guys.
I started editing October, a little bit before season 1 ended, and I'm really embarrassed about this, honestly, because I didn't really have a direction of what my life wanted to be. And it feels a lot better now, obviously, because I have direction. But when I didn't, I'm sort of embarrassed about it. But I would do these clickbait clips, or we would sit down again.
Anthony Fantano.
Yeah, we would sit down with these like 20 ideas on a Google Doc of just insane shit, whether we believed it or not. And I would always put like the Subway Surfers on the bottom, which was just such a joke.
We would honestly rage bait a lot.
We would rage bait a lot. So like one of the clips that got big, if you guys know Anthony Fantano, he just does like album reviews, and I made a TikTok saying that Russ was better than Kanye West purely for rage bait.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I was like, Kanye's never made a good album. Russ is awesome.
But
Have you ever
that
listened to
video
Russ?
blew. I did not realize that.
Yeah.
That one fucking got some traction.
And
That was one of our first videos.
That was
traction.
one of the first videos that I ever experienced hate from.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And the thing is we were rage baiting too. Like we were trying to get hate, but it was like a lot. Like that was our first experience.
No, but when you
getting-
rage bait and you get hate, it's fine because it's not you. But now when we actually get hate, it hurts a little bit more because it's actually
us.
me.
Yeah, yeah. And I remember Anthony Fantano reacted to the video.
He duetted it, and he was like,
Even Russ saw it, bro.
"Dude, Russ commented, love
actually-
the fans."
Russ saw that. Russ, look where we are now, Russ. And that was just like a really big highlight. That was like our first like little taste in season 1. But social media wise, I don't think we were just getting in the flow.
I was just trying to post clickbait shit on YouTube. Even if you scroll all the way down on the shorts, or you scroll all the way down on Instagram or TikTok, you'll see like us talking about like, oh, I ate my sock. I don't know, what's some insane shit that was actually something we posted.
Beans. Remember the bean video? The ice cream and beans?
We'd be like,
That
oh,
might
I
have been
like
season
ice cream
2.
and beans, right? And then on the bottom, it would just be like a bunch of like really insane pop-ups above the subject.
I remember.
Like, but the thing is, it got views, so like that was fine. But I didn't actually have a vision of what I wanted from this product. For me, it was just like get views. That's it, right? There was no viewer retention because I honestly didn't see this going anywhere, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I understand where you are coming from with
So
that.
I just wanted like short-term benefit of like, haha, I did this.
And
But
it got
I didn't,
like 400,000 views.
yeah, I didn't want any retention because I didn't see it going anywhere. So I would
Yeah.
put like, I don't know, like Ben Chang kissing Stephen Ewan,
Yeah.
like just randomly in the video. Like
And
I
it would
did
work.
that once.
People, yeah, that shit like worked a little bit. Yeah.
And then people were like, did I just see Stephen Ewan kissing Ben Chang? Like, oh my God, that's so funny. And like, I was 19 and it was stupid and there was no marketing behind it.
Yeah.
And I have clearly a better grasp now, but that's what the social media was. Like once a week I would drop oh my God, I just jerked off the hentai and it was awesome. And then it would just be like hentai pop-ups. And I don't know.
Yeah. That was the most we were capable of at the time. And I am glad that
taught me how to edit.
First off, taught how to edit. Derek's a better editor than me now. But also, like, I think season 1 taught us what makes a good podcast episode. You know? Like, we weren't back in the day, like first 10 episodes, I would record it. It would have been the most dog shit ever. I was like, no, that's valid, guys.
But even so, you know how you can tell we're good now?
What?
Sometimes we go on here with no topic.
Oh, yeah.
We just talk and they're good episodes.
And they're really
We could have never done that.
Yeah, no, that I always.
We couldn't even have done that like 6 months ago, I don't think. Or
yeah,
maybe
I think
9.
we've gotten better. I think we've gotten better with. I think we're like we've gotten better. We really know what the fuck is up now when it comes to. And so like obviously not every podcast episode is like the best thing ever, right? It doesn't hit like a 10 out of 10 every time because that's fucking hard to do. But we still have a much better grasp. I think we'll continue to get better, and just really understanding the chemicals behind what makes a good podcast.
Yeah,
and like those nutrients that it needs, you know,
and the vitamins.
The vitamin, you know, it needs vitamin D and vitamin N. And then I think also with season 1, when it came to guests, we just had a lot of our fucking friends on.
Yeah.
We had no content creators on. We just had our friends on.
We couldn't get any content creators on. We didn't know content creators.
Yeah.
Like we really only in our circle had our friends to choose from.
Yeah.
Which did limit like a lot of guest spots and stuff like that. And it was fun though to have our friends on. Like we wouldn't really just have our friends on now purely because you're our friend.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. We'll have our friends on, but they have to offer something. Like you can't just be our boy and get on because of that. Like you have to have something to offer to the show in that regard.
Whereas before it was just like, oh,
this is our friend.
It's fine.
We know them IRL. Let's just have them on to have a guest, and then that kind of just closes out season 1.
You know, one of my favorite episodes from the start of season 2.
What's up?
When I debated the Christian.
That was one of our first episodes. I'm thinking, okay, can we take a pre-break?
Yeah, I gotta.
And then we go back and we go into season 2, y'all. Dude, no lie. I know if I had a pussy, I would want you to eat me out all the time.
What?
I don't know how the fuck, like, there's like, as an example, like Joe Rogan experience. Like, I don't listen to Joe Rogan, but like, how the fuck does
that guy does
episodes and he doesn't pee?
Maybe, how do you know he doesn't pee?
Well, I don't know. Well, like, even like, dude, like, how the fuck do these podcasts like go for like 3 hours and they don't pee? Like,
how do you know they don't pee?
Because it's a continuous thing, no? I don't listen to Joe Rogan. I don't know.
But, like, would you be there to see the like? Would you? Because you would have to like watch the whole thing and see if there's a cut.
Yeah,
to pee.
Fuck, but I'm not trying to do that.
But if you don't pee for 3 hours, like even just like if you're not doing a podcast, like if you're listening to this right now and you go like 3-4 hours without peeing,
can you let us know how to do that?
Well, I have seen videos that are like the reason you have to pee so much is because every time you want to pee, you do. So your bladder's not expanded. I don't know if that's fucking true.
Well, it might be. It's a muscle,
right? Mm-hmm. Like if you work out, you're gonna get buff. If you expand your bladder with piss all the time, it'll expand.
Yeah, but I'm trying to just drink water and pee.
But it doesn't feel good to hold pee in.
It fucking hurts.
Like why would I not release when I want to?
And there's a bathroom right there. Like maybe it'll like there hasn't been. You know what? Maybe this is a balance.
But I fucking pee like once an hour, and it actually does get annoying.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be like hella comfortable, and then I'll be like, oh fuck, I have to fucking pee.
Like I honestly, before bed, I'll get into bed, and I'll have to get up to pee like 7 out of 10 times. It's fucking
I thought you meant I think I say 7 times. I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot. Before I fall asleep, I go pee. Like no lie, like
because I'll get into bed.
I'm on some old man shit, bro. Like I pee like 3 times before I actually fall asleep. Maybe twice max. No, 3 times max.
So you get into bed. You get up 3 times before you fall asleep.
Okay, no, I'll never.
That's a lot.
I'll never.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know. No, okay, that is on my worst days. Like on your worst days, like I'll bust 7 nuts on my worst days ever. Like that's like twice in recorded history.
That's true. But on your worst days, you're like fuck.
On my average days, I have to get up at least once to go pee.
Yeah, me too. But people don't do that.
That's fucking weird. Y'all are
But also,
weird. Are
like
y'all drinking water?
you know, some guests actually. Most guests come on. I get them a cup of water, and it's like half done after. Like,
I drink
2
a lot
hours.
of water. I have to fill. Actually, honestly, I forgot to fill my water bottle.
But like some guests, like literally, like fuck it, I'm calling them out.
Yeah.
Elle didn't even drink her water for 2 hours. How do you not drink water for 2 hours?
I know you're also talking so much. Well, I know I respect it. She has better like vocal cords than us, and like better like.
But no, like everyone does that. Nobody drinks their water. Do you even need water? Am I just getting water for no reason?
I don't know. I need fucking water when my fucking records and I fucking talk so much, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I used to be like, you put me on the water.
I put you on. I'm happy I could do that for you. You put me on the loofah grind actually recently. Recently, he put me on the loofah grind. Feels great on my
like
balls.
Hold your penis up.
So what I do is I don't actually hold my penis. I hold my testicles, and I pull my testicles
Same
up,
thing.
and then I rub it on my urethra.
And it scrubs all the dead skin.
And
it exfoliates.
Yeah, it exfoliates it, and also my balls on some real shit smell fucking delicious.
Yeah, I've been trying to.
Yeah,
I've been trying to get you on.
No,
I want to. You know what I want to know?
What's up?
In the summer, I guess we'll have to wait a year to test this again.
Yeah,
but how does your balls scent keep up with a loofah compared to just no loofah?
Because the thing is they're like. Now, as a ball loofah'd man, if I go in there and I really scratch it with my hand, just like right now, and I smell it, the smell's not there. And honestly, I do gotta say this, I do miss the taint smell.
You do miss it.
I do miss the smell of my taint.
No, but now what time is it?
4:44.
Dude, go hit it at like 10 and it might be there again.
Yeah, because I really I enjoy that smell a lot, and it's not something I want to give up. You know, so yeah.
I mean, as long as it's traveling from your itch to your finger to your nose, like as long as it's not going out there and stuff.
Yeah,
fighting other people's noses.
It's not like I'm rubbing on it on the subway. It's not like I'm rubbing my balls on people or the smell is bothering other people. I just want the smell to bother me and me alone, and I think that's okay. It's just me and my balls.
But
me and my relationship with my testicles.
I never said a loofah was like a super human thing. It's not like something from out of this world. It is a $2 product, which means it's not a cure to anything. So I'm sure at like fucking 1 a.m. give it a scratch, it's back, bro.
No, you're right, huh? Yeah, because
that's great.
No, it's because I want that to happen.
Because if it was like it made your ball smell good for the whole day, it's like, is there chemicals in here?
Yeah, like, dude, you know, like old, you know how the Old Spice,
friendly?
you know how the Old Spice stuff, like Old Spice came up with this new product where you can spray it on your feet and your balls. What? I'm sorry, but if you use that, you're actually a bot, bro.
If you're using Old Spice as a guy, you're just a fucking bot.
If you use that, you're actually a bot. Like, what are you doing? If a product is so strong where it can totally get rid of the scent on your feet and your balls, what are you doing? Like, no lie, guys.
Like, I would not ever put Old Spice on my balls, man.
No, dude, that is the worst.
Do not do that.
I'd rather dip my balls in a fucking blender than do that, bro.
But it's off.
No, it's on, bro. Because it'll do less damage. I might as well just do the damage all at once.
Ever since I was in high school, I knew that Old Spice was stigmatized, like that of being gross.
Yeah, well, no.
How do they still have business?
I don't know. Also, no lie, no disrespect, Old Spice. Totally sponsor us. Promo code BeerSos. But if you fucking use Old Spice, you're a bot, bro. Don't use fucking Old Spice.
If BeerSos or if Old Spice was like, dude, we want to like work with you, but you have to wear it.
I wouldn't do it.
What do we do?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't. It would take a lot of fucking money to make me wear that shit.
Like my long distance girlfriend, she comes to see me, and like, it's been like 2 months, and she's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's my new Old Spice." And then all of a sudden, she just falls out of love with me.
Yeah, no, it's a very probable thing. We have to be aware of these things. Like, guys, just I want the best for y'all. And the best is not Old Spice.
Please, like, actually don't use
on some like, I want you to live a long, healthy, prosperous life.
Yeah. And the thing is, I know some of y'all are using it because of the fact that they're still like buying YouTube ads all the time.
I know a lot. I was gonna say this is I don't know if this is true or not, but I know a lot of women use Old Spice. That might not be true, but a lot of women I've spoken to that have to use deodorant do use Old Spice.
Really?
Yeah, but I use women's deodorant.
Scents. The women's scents are so much more pleasing than like octopus, calamari.
No, dude,
grill.
Kraken. What is? Dude,
that's what I meant.
What the fuck is Kraken? Like, dude, what fucking
there's an Old Spice spray, and I only know this because it's sponsored for the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah,
it's like skateboarding.
What, dude? You want to smell musty?
Like, you want to smell like a fucking
You want to
stoner?
smell like a dick, bro? Like, what the fuck are
Kraken.
these scents? What the fuck is, dude? What the fuck is? I get firewood.
Also,
I get it.
No, I don't.
I get
I
it.
don't, though.
Because it's manly. It's like a lumberjack smell. But what I can't respect is Kraken.
No,
If you use Old Spice Kraken, you're a piece of shit.
no, but if I'm on a date with a girl and like, let's say like, oh, we're about to hook up.
Yeah.
And I'm kissing her and I'm going down, but I smell Kraken, I'm leaving, bro.
Bro, dude,
I'm fucking
actually,
leaving.
she could be my dream girl. If it smells Kraken-y, dude, I'm gone,
But
bro.
it's not even Kraken-y, it's just like her fish smell. Oh, like that Old Spice? She's like, nah, I have a yeast infection.
Yeah. Okay, no, okay. We can all agree on this, guys.
Anyways,
Yeah,
guys.
common ground, y'all. So we head into season 2.
First episode of season 2 was with this girl named Amy.
Yeah, shout out.
Not Amy.
Not
Gingy.
Gingy Pop. Also shout out.
Shout out to everyone that's ever
Shout
been
out
on
to
the
shout
show.
out to all the Amy's. We just got into season 2 once again. Obviously I'm like narratively it was very similar. I think we just continued to get better, but we still had a lot of like our friends on. Amy was just our fucking friend, and we had her
But
on.
that was a good episode.
That was a strong
Know
start
why?
to season 2. That was a
Yeah.
strong fucking start. And we obviously changed the cover art again, and we changed the
You got that cover tattooed on you.
Yeah.
Guys, if you guys were here for this,
actually a fucking
you're
real
kind
one.
of a real one.
No lie, don't regret it. I fuck with it.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it looks cute. And then we still did audio bi-weekly because that was the most we were fucking capable of at the time. I was back in school. Me and Derek were also working.
We started doing it in my house, right? At a certain point.
Yeah, I don't know. I know because a lot of season 2 we recorded outside.
It was so hot.
Remember, it was so fucking hot. We recorded outside in like a park, and we could do that because the gear was not as heavy as it is now. Now we can't fucking bring lighting outside, right? And we were still getting into the flow of it, and I don't really have a lot to say about. I was really trying to think like, oh, is there any big moments I have for season 2?
Yeah.
It was like we just I think continuously got better.
I think there's definitely funny moments. So we definitely had my ex on there a couple times.
Oh, we took those episodes down.
Yeah.
Per request.
Not to me, though.
Not from
I'm still blocked.
She texted me.
My most memorable things from season 2.
Yeah.
It was we did library show for the first time ever in season 2.
Oh my god, we did that in June? That was about
Yes.
midway through season 2 we did that.
And that led to Derek Gerard coming on our podcast for the first time ever.
That's oh my fucking
That's
god.
season 2.
Yeah. Okay, no, yeah.
And then you dropped out.
Yeah, that's honestly I was more that's like later half of season 2.
That's later half,
That's
yeah.
later half of season 2.
Starter half, honestly, no memorable
I mean, let me
moments.
just look at my notes here. A big thing we did was we started traditions, I want to say.
that's true.
Like season 1 we had no traditions. Season 2 we started stuff like, as an example, BeerSos' favorites forever.
Mhm.
Right?
At the Calgary airport.
At the Calgary airport. That was a
Oh my
fucking
God.
bad day.
If you guys
If you were
scroll
there
the back
yeah.
enough, we have like 10-ish clips of us doing a podcast on the plane.
and we recorded it on our fucking phone.
We recorded on our the food stand. Oh no, there was a phone stand on the
Oh
plane.
yeah, no, yeah, we kept it in. Yeah, we tucked it in there.
So we tucked it in there. We recorded a podcast, like clips on our phones.
Yeah.
And none of them blew up. But I swear to God, the idea is genius still. I don't go fuck.
DG said the idea was really fucking good,
The
but
it's hard to execute it.
It's first off, it's hard to execute it, but also I don't think we had the savvy
Dude,
at that time.
Also,
Yeah,
we were in clown and monkey costume.
yeah,
Dude, we're so fucking funny.
why did we do that?
We're so
That
fucking-
video, by the way, that you edited, really good. I still think it's one of BeerSos' best videos. Actually,
Oh, when we got trapped in the airport and it was a horror
and you
story.
put so much work into
that
that.
was such a funny video.
That got and at the time that got like 10,000 views, which was like crazy for us. That was like a lot.
When I got 10K, I was like, yes, I'm the go. Like it's finally paying off.
Yeah, and I think like we also did like a lot of, this is also applies to season 1 as well. We did like a lot of special stuff, like as an example, the tortilla slap video, so funny. That video is so funny. Or we did like blindfolded pillow fight.
No, dude,
right?
the gummy bear.
The Nitro Gummy Bear
Nitro
challenge
Gummy
was
Bear.
so funny.
Or in season 2, what we also did was reading your Hinge messages.
We tried that. We experimented a lot in season 2. I said we experimented a lot in season 1. No, season 2, we really
season 2 was
really try to see what, like, besides just talking about the core of the podcast, social media wise, we tried so much shit.
I think that was deep down, like, I don't think I believed in the podcast that much at the time. So I was like, we should try other things that maybe could get more views. And I didn't see the vision as of yet. So I was like, we were trying to branch out. And one of those things was also Zesties.
Zesties was fucking fire, guys.
Guys,
I'm fucking sorry.
To this
Zesty
day,
is fire.
To this day, the concept of the plane podcast is fucking good. And Zesties is funny.
Zesties is so fucking funny. Guys, we had an idea. It was like basically a combination of Impractical Jokers putting our own spin on it, where we ran a lemonade stand and we were mic'd up and we would just troll people. And it was fucking funny,
and
bro.
honestly, it was really, really fun to film.
It was so fun. Actually, honestly, exhausting shoots. Exhausting.
Oh, no, yeah.
Bringing out the
Exhausting.
table, setting everything up, genuinely exhausting.
And then being in character for like an hour.
Yeah, really hard, but so not
And we
really
wouldn't
hard. No,
even
being
be-
like a single mom is really hard. Like this was kind of hard.
But you know what? Tired me out.
Yeah.
You know, it was exhausting. And I think also we're never like near our house when we did these.
Yeah,
So
we
it
were
was
at like UBC.
We're wrapping up. Holy fuck, we're not even home.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're not even near home.
We're not even near home.
And but like usually if you've seen the videos, and I do recommend them.
Honestly, guys, just type in Zesty's drinks into like Instagram and you will find it.
And one thing you'll see is that we pour lemonade on ourselves all the time. So we were also sticky, which is like
we were
gross.
fucking gross. We got like wax. We put it in the lemonade. We did not let a single person drink it. By the way, we did not.
Oh,
let anyone
it
drink
wasn't real lemonade.
Yeah, it wasn't real lemonade.
And I remember when we did the first ever library show we did with my fucked up haircut.
Yeah.
We had half of the tagged on Derek's TikToks as Zesties.
Yeah, because we were really trying to blow Zesties up.
And it didn't blow up.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
We said, let's give it 3 months. If it doesn't work in that time, it doesn't work. Because that was like that was probably most time consuming shoots ever. They were like more like BeerSos already takes like 4 hours to do, right? But those shoots took the day.
Man, those were so fun to do.
We could do it again.
And the thing is, it's like, I'm somewhat embarrassed about it just because we failed. But if we didn't fail, I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Right? For me, like, failure is always so, like, I don't know. I'm a little bit embarrassed about it.
But
a little embarrassed about it.
I'm proud of the product.
Dude.
It's so fucking funny, bro. It's so fucking
And that was
funny.
like a failed thing that we did throughout the summer.
Yeah, we also tried this thing called Skill Sauce. I think we did 2 of them.
They're still up.
They're still up. They're on the YouTube channel. Check them
Yeah,
out.
I know some people still watch those, and then you guys have been finding
The skateboarding one's really funny.
You guys have been finding a little job that we had.
That was a job we were working during season 2. That was actually what was fucking paying that's the reason why I could eat was because of that job. So shout out. Probably one of the funnest jobs I've ever had.
And it's that's getting everyone's recommended for some reason.
Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all fucking find
yeah.
that.
The thing is like, what would be the fun in us just telling you?
Yeah, I mean, we also signed an NDA. I don't know how much we can go into what we like.
I didn't say anything.
I didn't say shit either, but I want to say some shit, but I can't because I signed a fucking NDA. But I want to say a lot of shit right now. I want to talk my shit, but I can't.
But you know what? You guys are. I mean, I'm sure if you read the comments, there's somebody already linking everything.
Yeah,
like the Sofia Varnes or something.
Shout out.
That is. I totally said the name wrong, and now I look like a fucking asshole.
I'm sorry, Sophia. That's my boy. His English is a second language. It actually is. It actually is.
Yeah.
And then a lot. This kind of just continued for a majority of season 2. We just tried to see what worked. We threw a dart at the wall, and it wouldn't stick. It would fall right off. We would go, okay. Like we did these fucking car videos. Remember those freestyle car videos?
Oh my god!
Yeah, we did those freestyle car. I got molested as a child, and like it was like we did those fucking like car videos.
Molested as a child?
I don't know. You were
was
doing,
that
like,
your
a freestyle?
freestyle?
You're like I don't have a father figure or some shit.
Yeah, or I just picked up my cat medication. And whoa,
so
because I remember
funny.
in my car I had those 2
like DoorDash things.
I had those 2 like phone holders.
Yeah.
And that was like almost at the start of season 3, I want to say, because we still didn't have cameras.
Yeah.
So we still weren't doing podcasts long form on camera. So we were just trying to get stuff on social media. Because we also saw Please sponsor us. Like mini games.
We really wanted to obviously not copy it, but put our own spin on that.
Which was like Derek's
project,
side project.
Very long time ago.
Very, very successful.
Super
on
successful.
TikTok.
Yeah.
They didn't like integrate it in the long form, but that's like something I wanted to do. So we also did those car things because I also saw people were doing like car, like we did airplane podcast, car podcast. We were literally gonna fucking buy a boat and do a boat podcast eventually. Probably.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like
we should do a boat podcast.
I'm fucking down. Boat therapy, y'all, coming soon. Canoe therapy coming soon. Write it down.
Holy
Can
fuck.
somebody write it down so I don't fucking forget it?
Holy fuck.
Can somebody fucking write it down because I'll fucking forget it if somebody doesn't fucking write it down. Guys, somebody please DM me because I'll fucking forget
Canoe
it.
therapy.
But a big moment in season 2, and I think the highlight of season 2 is this one episode. And it is titled...
This episode changed my life.
This episode changed my fucking life.
It changed your life, but it changed my life.
It is called...
equally as much.
The Mental Health of a Famous YouTuber.
Also was before titled as... No.
We changed it. Bro wanted to change the title. And that episode was recorded very late into season 2. By very late into season 2, I mean like there was like 3 fucking episodes in season 2 left, maybe 5,
which was bi-weekly, so that's 10 weeks.
Yeah, like it was like we had a couple months, and then season 2 was gonna wrap up. That fucking episode, The Mental Health of a Famous YouTuber, it is not available on YouTube because it's not a video podcast. But if you are, if it's on Spotify, I recommend listening to it because holy shit, that one episode. By the end of that episode, I was like, yeah, I'm dropping out of school.
Thank you, Derek, for telling him to drop out.
Derek, I don't know if you're fucking listening right now. I've said this to you before, and I'm going to say it again. Thank you, Derek, for that conversation. He really inspired us, and he really he really gave me confidence in what we had, because we did it for 2 years at the time, and there was absolutely no success. We didn't even have 1,000 followers
because
on
we
Instagram
didn't go
yet.
in.
We didn't go in. We were
like, you know that picture of the guy mining?
Oh my god, with the diamonds? Yeah. That was us. That was us. And it's not that I didn't care. I cared about BeerSos more than anything. Anything I cared more. I didn't care. Like, I cared about that the most in the world. That was one of the most important things to me ever. But I didn't have the resource in my own body to put into it, because at the time I was in school, right? I was also working at that time as well. And
you can only do so much.
I only have so much fucking time in the day, right? I was giving it all. I've always given BeerSos. Bless you, young man. Bless you, young man.
How often do I sneeze on the show?
Not a lot.
Whoa.
Yeah, maybe that was like, I don't know, like first sneeze ever recorded, maybe. Yeah, but I got you. Achoo! Achoo!
What's the point in doing this so it doesn't go everywhere?
Yeah, just so you're not a dick. And you fucking like you know what? Next time I'll show you, because I'll sneeze and you're gonna see all the particles. You'll be like, dude, what the fuck? I'll show you next time.
But then, have you ever sneezed, but then like all the boogers get on your shirt?
Yeah. Or you do it in class?
Hate that.
Yeah, I've done that in fucking school before. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I hold it there because I know it's nasty.
But then you just suck it back up.
Yeah, you tried.
You go like you suck it back up your nose.
It's nasty, but you got to do it if your crush is in class. You got to lock in. And that episode, Spotify only, really, that motivated me to drop out of school.
Thank God.
It was such an interesting episode. What did that episode do for you mentally, you think?
Nothing. Yeah, no.
I thought you just said changed, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't drop out, I would be fucking working at the bank right now. And like, I would have been like, oh, I love the bank. You know, I love Seaside Bakery and Valorant. Yeah. And that would have been my life. And that doesn't mean I wouldn't have been happy, but that means that I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have fully committed if you didn't fully commit. It's like, you know, in a relationship.
Oh, actually, like, you know what? Dude, you know what you did say? You were like, you know what you did say? You were, because right after this episode with Derek Gerard, the next episode is titled "Dropped Out of School to Pursue Content Full Time Part 2." And I remember you said something. You were like, now that you dropped out, like, I got to make sure you're good. Like I didn't really care about me, but you did this. Like, we got to make sure it works now. So you said something along those lines, which was really interesting.
Yeah, I think also one thing that motivates me in BeerSos is, like, if I'm in university and I have like a project worth like 50% of my grade, but it's myself, or I have a little assignment with other people and it's worth 10% of the grade, I'm working on the group assignment first.
Yeah, it's because you got to do those other people right.
Like, I'm not going to do you wrong. So that was when I was like, okay, what do we want this vision to be? Because my vision for the socials was like just throwing darts, but we needed like a product that we were proud of. And that's that's when I started taking it serious.
Yeah, I think I always took it serious, but right after that conversation with Derek Gerard, the next episode is dropped out. The next episode is our first video episode because I dropped out that day we bought cameras. Like I remember
you got your camera before mine, even though we fucking live next to each other, and that shit like pissed me off, man.
Yeah, Amazon. Yeah, thank you, Jeffrey, you're my boy. Thank you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey Bezos.
Yeah.
And the next episode, we fucking went video, and the tone just changed. We were like, this is we got to make this work. Because we have to make this work.
For me, it was like, I would listen to my favorite podcast, Bad Friends. Still, at that time, I would listen to that.
Yeah.
And what I was doing was like a joke version of that in my head. It's like, they're making thousands of dollars off of this. I just do it because I have nothing else to do. But when we bought the cameras and I bought the lighting, that was when
Derek built this whole fucking set, by the way. Derek built this whole fucking thing. I had nothing to do with this. Derek built this whole fucking set. It's fucking amazing.
I mean, I had these like, you can't even see the shelves really, but all the things on here, I remember I was like, okay, I have to make something memorable for people.
Yeah.
I'm not a minimalist. I've never been a minimalist.
Yeah.
Let's just start putting shit up on the wall. And building the set, getting the lighting, getting the cameras. That's when I was like, okay, this is my dream now. That's when it became my dream. It wasn't my dream before, but now it was like, okay,
now
let's do this. I'm Derek Lee.
And what's crazy and what's really delusional is when we dropped out, when we I guess we were both officially dropouts, we barely had 1,000 followers on Instagram. Barely.
Was it delusional though? Because realistically, if you dropped out of a STEM program, like I would have probably told you to stay.
Huh? Yeah. Maybe. I mean, because we started BeerSos December 3rd of 2021, August 17th of 2023, we hit 1,000 followers.
I don't think it was that delusional because when you have the glaze, when you have the glaze of a big YouTuber, you're like heightened. You have +4 confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? That's delusion. Confidence and delusion goes a fucking fine line.
The thing is like we dropped out, or I dropped out when we barely had 1,000 followers. We just hit it. I was like, holy fuck, what the fuck?
But it's not like you dropped out of science or engineering.
I dropped out of fucking BCS.
Realistically, you would have graduated if you stayed in school, right?
Yeah.
What would you be doing?
I'd be a journalist.
The Independent? Nicholas?
Yeah, I would be fucking... I don't know. Genuinely, I'd be a server.
Like, I don't think, like, being a journalist, like, you'd probably be, like, serving as, like, a buffer.
I would be a server, and I would also be, like, serving coffee to journalists. That's what I would be.
Yeah, like, no lie. It's not like your program was really set up for success for the amount of money you were paying. It was, in my opinion, the more actually financially literate, life literate, zooism literate option to do.
And I'm fucking so happy I did that.
Oh yeah.
And when we hit 1,000 followers, I'm gonna explain some new BeerSos lore to you. When we hit 1,000 followers, we got a 1,000 tattooed on our leg.
I remember that was such a big deal.
We made that a really big fucking deal because it was at the time. It really was. That was really hard to do.
Those small wins, really.
Yeah.
Now I'm greedy.
Now you're greedy.
I'm a greedy guy.
But we got 1,000 tattoo on our legs, and we did something special to each zero where it was a design, and I designed Derek's, Derek designs mine.
So like we would write the 1, right?
Yeah.
And then one of the zeros I gave you was like a picture, like me. One of the zeros I gave you recently, because we hit 10K, was a laughing emoji, which I did you so fucking wrong, which is still so funny. Guys, he has a laughing emoji tattooed on his leg.
I'm not going to show it on camera right now because it's quite high up on my leg. You can check Instagram if you want to see it. But basically everyone's like, oh, you hit 1,000 followers, or not everyone, but there's a couple people I've seen that are like, oh, you hit 100,000 followers on Instagram, when you're going to get the next zero. But what we hold it to is the original reason why we got the tattoo was because we got 1,000 followers on Instagram, TikTok, and 1,000 monthly downloads. We only have 100,000 followers on Instagram. We're not there yet on TikTok, and we only have like 65,000.
And on YouTube, we're only at like 40K.
Yeah, so we're not.
We need 60K more subs.
Yeah, so that's why we haven't gotten the second zero
until
yet.
You get your penis on your leg.
Yeah, I'll put a dick on you next time. I swear to God, you did me wrong with a laughing cry emoji. I will do an eggplant on your shit, bro.
Dude, you know what? I'll take it. Like I will get it.
But then I dropped out. and then we
And
set
then-
up the cameras, started video, and so late season 2, that's when the video podcast came out.
For everyone, there's always people that are asking, "Where's the first video podcast?"
That is the first one, motherfucker.
That's the first one.
But what we did was we didn't jump to weekly right away in season 2. We
Yeah.
still stuck with bi-weekly until the end of season 2 because I never edited a video podcast before. It was a brand new challenge.
Mhm.
And editing those first couple were really, really hard.
Yeah,
Because I did not know what I was doing, right? Obviously now we've been doing it for a year. I have a much better grasp of what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I didn't even I was like, holy shit, can my computer even render this right now? Like, it's a lot of this.
How long does it take for you to render an episode?
Well, my PC's pretty good. In 45 minutes, maybe 40,
That's still
30
pretty
minutes.
long.
Yeah. Because each episode of BeerSos, we're working with like 50 gigabytes of footage, right? Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
We would keep doing this bi-weekly pace. And then season 3 comes. Season 3 starts on December 3rd.
What was the first episode of season 3? I'm so curious. What was it?
I will fucking check right fucking now. It was Can Women Have Male Friends with Gingy Pop?
Oh my god. That was the first
What a
episode.
fucking title. We really rage baited with that title. We did it on purpose. We really did that on purpose. And
That was a topic.
no, what I liked is that we rage baited it and everyone
But
was
it's
like,
real.
no, but it's real. Like, we
Mhm.
actually talked about some real shit in that. And then season 3, we kick into fucking high gear. I'm gonna see if I'm missing any notes from season 2. Any highlights?
Honestly, season 3 is where the big highlights are.
Yeah, I feel like season 3 has been hard for me to reflect on because it's happening.
Yeah.
Like, we're in season 3, and I know the reflection episode's coming out in a couple months where we kind of reflect. That's also something we do
But
for
season
each
3
season.
is where it gets real because
Yeah.
there's a lot of factors that
There was no
really
backup plan.
go into
Yeah.
I didn't need a backup plan. I'm chill.
Yeah.
I remember I told my mom.
I didn't know I was chill.
Yeah,
I didn't know I
I
was
think
chill.
one thing that happened in season 3 that it was even hard to follow was we just started actually getting views on socials.
Thanks, by the way.
Our social media just started getting views. I remember we went to a party around January,
Mhm.
and then one of the guys was like, "Congrats on 10K." We hit 10K on Instagram in February.
No fucking way.
Or around that time. We hit 10K on Instagram in
March
February.
4th.
And we hit
Basically
100K on
February.
Instagram when?
Not long after.
In the summer?
Not long
like
after.
4 months after.
Yeah.
That's when our TikToks and Instagram Reels, especially Instagram, started actually getting views.
Yeah.
It was pushing people to our YouTube.
Well, I feel like all credit in this regard goes to you because now me and Derek have fallen into a very clear format
Yeah.
of what each person's job is.
Mhm.
I edit the core episode.
Mm-hmm.
I edit the core. What you're watching right now, I have edited it. But every single thing you see on Instagram or TikTok is done by
That's
Derek.
me.
So he is uploading daily. I have to upload weekly.
Mhm.
We have a flow, and
yeah.
we don't like check in with each other. Like, I'm not like, it's not like a group project.
No,
where
I'm not like,
hey
yo-
man, how are the clips going this week?
No, because
I know you haven't.
yeah, that's like what you do when you when you make
Yeah.
an Instagram group chat with like a bunch of people from your group. And
Yeah.
it's like, I'm doing this. Like, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, and I know what you're doing.
Yeah, like-
and all credit in growth. I think also what really helped too is just as we dropped out, we did another episode of that library show, the Elf episode.
The Elf episode.
I don't know if that really boosted us because we did not capitalize at all off our first.
Well, the Elf episode, the first one we didn't capitalize
Yeah.
off of because we weren't really posting on social media.
yeah,
But the Elf episode, we were doing daily clips at that time,
yeah.
and then we also did the Elf episode where we dressed up as elves
That was
to
a
get
fucking
on
great
for the
marketing,
Christmas
yeah.
episode.
And that episode is hilarious.
Mhm.
And that all credit goes to you in that regard. I think something you got really good at is knowing, like, Derek will edit a clip in such a specific way where he cuts out just the right amount of context to keep
Mhm.
the pacing quick because it's a fucking Instagram
Yeah.
reel, but also leave it in and like you set up punchlines. Like, I don't know how to do that. No lie.
It's just, I really, it starts becoming intuition. And sometimes I'll edit a clip and at 3 a.m, I'll be like, ooh, and then I'll redo it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because like I made it too fast or I made it too slow. Because sometimes, like, obviously you want it fast, but you just have this intuition. And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, even when I first met my girlfriend, I was like, okay, I gotta like edit these things. And she's
Yeah.
like, oh, it'll take like 5 minutes, right? And I'm like, No, like I redo some of them like 3-4 times if I
Yeah.
really just want. If I know it's like sometimes I just know it's gonna blow up.
The
and I
gaslighting
need
clip.
it to. I need to.
I did not know that clip would do so well. See, I don't
fucking
have
did.
that sense. Though.
If I'm laughing while I'm editing it, like I know it's gonna do good.
yeah, yeah,
And it's like this sense and this intuition that I have, and like it takes like a little bit of effort.
yeah.
Like,
No, I think it takes a lot of effort. And
Yeah.
you do it like, dude, posting shit daily. I could not do it. It would be fucking mentally taxing to do it every day. I can't. I just have that one bust each week. I just bust one out each week, right?
But I mean, posting shit. But you do like a big bust.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing like small.
You are
busts.
micro comes. You have
I'm like
micro comes.
I'm pre-coming every time.
Yeah. You have premature ejaculation each time.
Yeah.
And I have this massive load that comes out each week.
But it feels good for me.
Yeah, mine feels good for me as well. Like editing editing an episode of BeerSos takes long.
But also,
long
yeah,
time.
I couldn't do this without you because
Yeah.
how you get a fan base isn't based on clips. It's based on the like it's based on the full episode.
I could have the best fucking episode ever. It doesn't matter if it can't be marketed. I can't do that,
Dude,
that is not
we're
my.
actually like when a parasite attaches to like another parasite
And it
they,
creates
like,
the ultimate parasite.
like fucking The Last of Us, bro.
Holy shit.
Is that what happens? I haven't watched it.
That's a good show.
I haven't
Well, I
watched
mean, I
it.
know it's based off a game. I never played the game. I watched the show. Shout out Pedro. Come on the show, bro.
Dude, I saw there's a lot of drama on the casting of that.
Really?
The Last of Us.
I did not know that.
Well, I've never played the game either, but apparently, like everyone's like, she doesn't look like the person at all.
Oh fuck! I mean, there's always. I honestly, I'm not even commenting on it. I don't know, bro.
Oh, I keep up with the.
You
Why
keep
do
up-
I?
you-
No, I'm done though.
Are you done now? You're done.
Oh yeah, hey everyone watching this, quit TikTok with me. It's literally bad for you. All right.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Reels only. Reels is more fire.
No.
No?
YouTube Shorts. I just get cooking. Maybe I'm different.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna
YouTube
let that
Shorts is
slide.
not a like.
I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let that slide, bro.
YouTube Shorts is better. Like I'm not even trolling.
No, yeah, I'm gonna let that slide, bro. I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let that one slide. Agree to disagree, bro.
For me. For
Okay,
me.
agree to disagree with
For
bro.
me.
I'm currently agreeing to disagree with you, YouTube Shorts users.
All
And then I think, just looking at my notes here, like, yeah, this was our lock-in time. I think something that was hard to get used to in season 3 was that larger workload. We went from like the switch was, is this the right word? Jarring.
Jarring.
The switch was jarring
Yeah.
from going bi-weekly audio only to going weekly video and audio. Fuck, that was hard to get accustomed to. I was like, my body was like not ready for that
The
switch.
hard to get accustomed to thing for me was we switched from bi-weekly to weekly, but then I was also hanging out with people the same amount as I was if we were doing bi-weekly.
Yeah.
So I was like talking to people like 6 days a week,
Mhm.
and like I could feel that in my like face. It makes sense.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
because when I get burnt out, I feel it temperature wise.
Bro feels it in his
I
face.
literally burn.
Bro feels it in his
And
face.
for a lot of the episodes that we were adjusting, like, and even like sometimes I still burn out recently.
Yeah.
When I like, if I hang out with people like 3 days in a row and we record, when we start recording, like I'm so like my face becomes warm, and that's when I know like yo, I'm burnt out right now.
You,
I'm
you
exhausted.
actually haven't suffered from a warm face in a while.
Oh yeah, because I've been really trying to like regulate that
Mhm.
because I've when I don't go outside like the day before we
Yeah.
record, it's so much better, so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
funnier, so much better experience. I have more fun,
Mhm.
and that's because
Mhm.
I just gotta shut the fuck up before I start. Before I go on camera and talk for 2 hours,
Yeah,
you know,
especially today. Today was actually this episode is a lot.
I'm not gonna run a marathon before my marathon.
Yeah,
You know,
no, yeah, you got to rest it.
I'll warm up.
You got to warm up. You stretch,
That's it,
stretch with maybe a FaceTime with this GF.
and then like I'll like watch. My stretching is like I'll watch other comedy podcasts and
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I'll beat my shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna go on a
Masturbate.
marathon. Mhm.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Bust a load, and then you bust a load on camera of
Exactly.
mouthing.
Because
Whatever
it's
that
like
means.
it's like if before you, like you jerk off before you like go on a date.
Oh,
It's like that,
guys, if you don't do that,
but you're not having sex before you go on the date.
no, you jerk off to clear your mind, and also so you don't have a premature ejaculation. Low
Exactly.
key doesn't work sometimes though.
Yeah, but
It
I
is
would
what it
be
is.
like going out. Like I try not to drink before we shoot too,
yeah.
because my body's not taking it well these days.
Oh, yeah, we're dude.
My
guys,
body is not taking
you're
it
out
well.
of you're out of
these
your
days.
peak now, bro. You're out of your peak. It's time. It's
Well,
over.
and I'm not like 30-year-old.
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, damn, I'm fucking exhausted and I can't film the day after. So I really am more conscious of that. That's the biggest change for me. I got to be more conscious of like
just like getting it's a flow for sure. You know, the lights are on, the cameras are on. It's fucking lot. There's fucking shit pointing at you. We have like a camera, then we're gonna edit it. Like you want to be mentally in the zone and you want to keep your eye on the ball.
Yeah.
You know? And I think something very new into season 3. You know how season 2 we did like these like annual episodes or like these like these best like BeerSos' favorite forever episodes. Something we instantly did into season 3 was we became interactive.
Therapy episodes.
We instantly started with drunk therapy, which was our first therapy episode.
Drunk therapy
really
is a
funny.
classic because
really
that was
funny.
Literally,
I was fucked up.
That was like 6 hours after I became single. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that conversation we had. I remember that was.
And then I
really
popped in and I did a fire app because I'm always reliable.
Guys, no, he's the most reliable. The guy's actually the most reliable guy I ever know, bro. I was like, "Yo, are you good to record today?" He's like, "Dude, yeah, fuck yeah,
we have to. We're doing weekly now."
Yeah, no, we have to. Yeah, like this guy fucking locked in.
The only way I would not record an episode is if like my mom died, but I would do it the week after, and I would be fucking insane.
No, you would, dude. That would be the most fire episode.
And you guys might love it.
Like that might be the most fire fucking episode of all fucking time.
Yeah. No, we'll do it there. Mom just died therapist.
Oh my god. No, I'm so down. I'm so down for that, bro. Just let me know. Call me. I'll come right over.
Hopefully we're like 50.
Yeah, actually, mom might die a little bit sooner before then.
How's your mom?
I don't know. She won't tell me.
It's the especially.
She's turning 60 in a little bit though.
Asian women always lie about their age.
My mom won't tell me. She won't even lie about it. She's like, I'm like, oh, how old are you this year again, mom? She's like, not telling you. 52. I'm 52 this year.
Let's be real.
It's like, bro, just tell me, bro.
Just be real.
Just be real with me. Like, she won't tell me how old she is.
Time is a concept. Like, dude, just stop.
Yeah, like,
stop
bro, come on, bro. Just fucking tell me how fucking old you are. But also maybe when I'm 60, I'll do the same shit.
No, when I'm 60, I'm gonna look like I'm fucking 30.
Brad Pitt. Age like Brad Pitt, skincare.
But Asian edition.
That means you'll look 25.
Exactly.
So it'll be fucking insane.
I know I'm gonna be a DILF. Dude, edit this. Somebody edit this.
Yeah.
Guys, I know I'm gonna be a DILF. Okay, now we wait 40 years.
Okay, guys, wait 40 years. Wait till Jessica is born. And then see what happens.
Yeah. Thanks for gatekeeping the name still.
I got you, dude. And then we like, as an example, like stuff like therapy episodes would become like a pretty big thing we do. We don't spam them like every fucking week, but we do. I think we have like what 4 or 5 this season already.
And they're fun,
and they're really fun to do. But like audience driven episodes would become more common. Like, as an example, something recently we did totally spawned from just one person. Thank you, shout out Hella Wins. She fucking did the BeerSos fanfiction, right?
And we just did a Q&A.
Which was from you guys, and a lot of episodes are spawning where it's more dialogue based.
We want y'all to be seen, and I think it's fun as a viewer. Yeah. Especially when you buy our Patreon, that like we play Roblox with you guys now.
Yeah, holy fuck,
right?
We are.
And we're doing like gaming videos, and we're trying to be more interactive with the community because it's fun. I mean, and especially since like once you get out of the headspace of like the people that are commenting hateful stuff aren't part of your community. Yeah, and your community is actually really cool.
Yeah,
like that's one thing that's actually like interacting with the community has helped a lot. Is realizing that y'all are actually like pretty normal.
Yeah, y'all are fucking actually like the goats.
And like
the
people that message me really mean or weird things like aren't.
Yeah,
like you guys would jump them for me.
No, yeah, you're like guys. We would fight. We all. Oh my god, fight,
if I ever need like to like fight somebody, should I do like a fan meetup? Like I know y'all would get me.
No, dude, like have like a quick 100 people pull up. Just like be like, yo, fight these fuckers, and like bring your knives, y'all. Don't do that.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I feel like our community would have pepper spray.
Not like that. Pepper spray's fire. I want pepper spray.
I have pepper spray.
Wait, why,
bro? I gotta keep myself safe too. Damn. Have you seen me?
No, I've seen.
I'm not fighting anybody.
No, dude. We're not fighting shit. That's something I'm totally okay with admitting. Most people can beat me the fuck up. That's something. I'm cool with
you know
admitting.
what I'm really like okay with admitting?
What's up?
If somebody like grabbed my girl's ass in public, I wouldn't do anything. Like, you know what I would do?
What?
Call the police.
Yeah. No, what?
People would be like, "Oh, you're a rat." What the fuck am I gonna do?
I'm not gonna like punch him in the face. Number one, that's fucking assault. I'm not gonna assault us and assault. Like I'm not gonna punch a guy in the face. I like might like obviously maybe someone's trying to take Jessica and I have to clutch up as her godfather. You know,
that's different.
That's totally different.
Because that's a child.
That's a child, and I'll clutch up for clutch up for Jessica. But like in that scenario, it's very, I've never experienced that. I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe in the moment, I don't know how I'd react, but I'd be like, holy shit. Like
I'd be mad.
I'm going to leave. Let's leave, y'all.
If I'm drunk, maybe I would do something stupid. But
Yeah.
again, it's something stupid.
Yeah.
Like I think starting an altercation like that would be stupid because I'm not at my dream physique yet. If I had Aaron Johnstone physique, different fucking
Dude, if I had Aaron
game.
Johnstone physique, y'all, I would be in the mirror 24/7, bro.
And I'd
Just
be going
naked. Yeah. I would. I would mwah, mwah.
this. Yeah.
Who bought tickets to the gun show?
I think our guests for season 3.
Oh,
Mentioning Aaron Johnstone, you know.
you are fucking right. The guest wall
man.
is behind Derek, though. Derek there. Our guests, obviously, yes, we still do have friends on, but our guests really, I think, our guests, we've had fewer guests. I think for the amount of episodes, season 3 has as many episodes as season 1 and season 2 combined, right? But I think when we do have guests on, they're larger. As an example, Ellie just fucking came on the show. But our guests are few and far between because sometimes we'll record with somebody that has like 1 million subscribers on YouTube. We'll be like, oh, this episode is going to do so well. And then statistically, it just does worse than episodes when it's me and you hanging out.
Because people really value the dynamic, not the guest sometimes.
Exactly.
If the dynamic is good, then it doesn't matter if they're famous or not. Right?
Yeah. And I think we kind of realized like, holy shit, like a lot of people are here for us. Sometimes they're not here for guests. And then when we have guests on, we are more, I think, we think it through a bit more.
Yeah.
You know, like what can this person actually offer instead of just having them on for the sake of having this person on, you know?
And then, for me, it's always the dynamic. And even like, if you told me we would be having these guests like a year ago, like I wouldn't believe you at all.
Really? Actually, yeah.
Or even like how far the podcast has come and the community that like loves it.
Yeah. No, I think like,
and the amount of nice messages even.
Yeah,
people like,
holy
whoa,
shit.
like I had to reactivate my Instagram account. Like you had to reactivate your Instagram account to send us this message. Like you're
is
relapsing for us.
No, thank you guys. Thank you. I think the reason why I love BeerSos is because it is so fun. You know, I love the art of podcasting and just dissecting podcasts in general. Like I just spam them. And I love BeerSos because it brings me so much joy. It's my fucking baby, and I love it.
Oh my god, I love BeerSos. Episode title.
But what makes me love it even more, and what brings me extra joy, is you guys.
Aww.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Really, like we couldn't be producing these episodes at such a quick rate and weekly, and with all this effort put into them, if there was no growth.
And if there was no like positive reinforcement there.
We could not be doing it at the rate we're doing if we didn't have you guys behind us. So even if you fucking tune in and you're not subbed and you don't like the video and you don't comment, you just get joy from it. Thank you. Just thank you for being here.
But I've been reading a lot of the DMs recently, and people are so grateful for what we do.
Yeah, I haven't really been able
I have to be grateful that I can even have the opportunity.
Because if it wasn't for those people for being grateful, we couldn't be fucking grateful.
We are 2 parasites.
Guys.
Nico and I are one parasite, and you guys are the other.
And you guys are the other parasite.
And we have this great ecosystem going on.
Yeah, y'all really make this a lot really enjoyable to do. And we couldn't produce it at the rate we're going at if you guys were not here. So thank you for enjoying the show.
What about season 4? What are you looking forward to?
Season 4, what I'm looking forward to.
Season 4, what I'm looking forward to?
Yeah.
This is where I'm gonna shoot big, but we do another big podcast. Like we go on someone else's podcast that's really big.
Yeah, I think that would be I think that's a really, really good goal. I definitely have goals in the season 3 reflection that I want to say that I'm not going to say now, but something I really want to do is quit my serving job. It's like season 3. A big reason of why it's been hard to reflect is also because it is hard to look up. Like each day I have I don't have a mountain of work to do each day, but I am doing shit each day, right? Like something I want to do is quit work.
Yeah.
Or quit my serving.
And like
role.
if you live in like Wyoming, maybe you could.
Yeah.
But like who the fuck?
But fucking we're not in fucking Wyoming.
If you're in Wyoming, like
tell me fucking Old Spice users live in Wyoming.
Like comment something good about it. I don't know.
Yeah. So that's something I want to do is quit my job as a server and also expand. Me and Derek have ideas what we want to do. We're not gonna fucking leak anything. We might not even do these, but we have small inklings or ideas how we want to expand BeerSos beyond just a podcast. And also what I want to do is fucking make enough money through BeerSos where I can buy a MacBook.
Okay. So say it. Okay, now edit this.
Edit this.
When he gets his laptop, edit this.
Okay, guys, when I get my laptop, edit this. Damn, man. I just really want to have a MacBook so I can edit BeerSos on it while I'm away, so I can edit it while I'm on vacation, so I don't have to edit hella before I go on a vacation. Can you edit that, guys? Can you edit that to Can you edit that to Everything in Its Right Place by Radiohead?
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah,
I'm shooting big.
Shoot big,
dude. I've always wanted a Ferrari. Okay, edit that and put I don't have a song in mind.
What's that song by A$AP Rocky? Every day I spend my time. Came. I saw.
Okay, now, okay. I can't wait to have a daughter. Okay, edit that too.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, guys, y'all got that. Y'all got that, right? Y'all got that.
What do you want to do for the Patreon?
God, we're gonna troll. Also, yeah, we started the
we started the Patreon.
Yeah, we started the Patreon, and I also something that's crazy.
Oh my god,
too,
we didn't even
is shit like this.
Opie
as well. Shit like this. Who drew this? Opie. Like the fact that motherfuckers, the fact that not a motherfucker. I'm referring to you guys in a good way.
Oh, Pino.
The fact that people enjoy the show so much that they take the time to animate us. And fucking put in little references like a Breathe Right No strip and like what's poppin' bees is actually like insane.
Yeah,
bro, that's insane. Who did this? Opie?
Pino.
Thank you, Pino. Thank you for doing this. This looks fucking fire, dude. No lie,
I look good.
You genuinely.
I look
good.
like an anime.
I like what they did with the. They gave me a cowlick there. I fuck with the cowlick.
Sometimes you wake up with messy hair, bro.
I do got a cowlick though. Like I have cowlicks every once in a while. There's nothing I can do about it. You got
a big mouth.
Okay, thanks, bro. Yeah, you look really chiseled in here and shit. You know?
October 7th, 6 p.m. We're gonna be playing Dress Room Press. How you gonna join the lobby? Oh, I can't tell you that for free.
No lie, bro. I'm gonna be straight with you.
Was it 6 p.m.?
By the time this episode comes out, it'll already be October 7th. This episode,
okay, well, you know what? Go back in time.
This episode is coming out on the 11th, bro.
If time travelers are real,
yeah,
this is how we're gonna prove time travel is real.
Okay.
October 7th, 6 p.m. Add my Roblox name, join the lobby, and say I'm a time traveler. And then we'll know it's real. Because this is going to release after, you know? Do you get it?
Oh my fucking god. You're right. That's actually crazy.
What would you do if someone actually did that?
I
don't think I would believe it. I would just think that you told someone to do it.
Yeah, no,
And then we would get drunk like a year later. Be like, dude, be honest. Like, did you tell someone to do that? And you were like, no. I'd be like, no fucking way.
Are you fucking serious? Fucking time travel is real. If time travel was real, I would go back and catch his dad.
Don't do that.
Yeah, nah, he was kind of weird,
he fell on somebody. Did you know that? Did you guys know that? Wait. Go on the Patreon for more info. I'm serious.
Thank you guys for 100 episodes of BeerSos.
BeerSos.